Let's play BattleBrain.
Okay, welcome to my first video for the making of BattleBrain. This is a game I've been working on for about 3 weeks now since I got my HoloLens. I'm going to step through some of the menus that I've made and the progress and features that I've added. So this is the title screen. I went in Studio Max and I made these icons, these buttons here, and I've added gazing, and I added a little animation to each one of the icons, and when you gaze at it, it kind of makes the icon bigger, speeds up the animation, change the text color so people can know that they have options selected just by gazing. I also do a little microphone at the bottom to let people know that voice commands, you could just say it instead of air tapping. So you can do stuff like air tap on options, go to the options screen. And to go from screen to screen, I added transitions so that the new screen comes in from the bottom. It feels a lot natural. And this is a floating menu, so if I was to look over here or back over here, the menu will stay inside of my site. Let's go to another option here, difficulty. So you can change the difficulty here, and all of these work with voice commands as well. So I can do stuff like easy, expert, normal, go back. So I got voice command working. It's a lot easier to do voice commands instead of air taps. So here you're going to have cards that you can unlock. You start off with 2 decks to play with, and you can get some more in the future. Go back. Go back. Backgrounds. So in the background screen, I don't have background set up right now, but for instance, you're going to have a environment, if you choose aquarium, where you're going to have fish swimming around you as you're playing the game, and just other cool backgrounds that you'll be able to unlock in the future. Go back. Go back. Let's get into some gameplay here. I got the score screen working. It's going to keep track of your high score. BattleBrain. Okay, so this is the board itself. I've added the brain over here that you can play against. Most of this is working. I have the timer going at the top to let me know that I have a certain time limit before I can make my selection. The gameplay is relatively simple. I get to try to make a match by turning over 2 cards. If I don't get a match, then it's the brain go. If I do get a match, then I get to go again. So let's go here and check out some of the other options. I made a menu icon so that if you select that, you'll pause the game and you'll get options here. You could either resume and pick up where you left off, start a new game, which will reset everything, or quit to the title. So I'm just going to do a new game. Okay, so it reshuffled the deck, gave me a different deck this time. Instead of numbers, now I have shapes, which I kind of prefer shapes over the numbers. And so this would go back and forth until eventually one of us makes a match or we clear the board. Star. There we go. There's a match. So, of course, the brain would be the first to get it, but I see a star. And that gives me a sneak peek at the board for a brief second. So that gives me a little bit of advantage over the brain. However, I wasn't really paying attention after that. So like what it does is it's going to keep track of all the scores. So you see I have 2 matches so far at the top left, and the brain has 0 matches.